Have you ever seen someone wearing a scarf in the summer, even though it's extremely hot outside? Or someone that always covers their neck in public? If so, you may have encountered a Rokurokubi or Nukekubi yokai. Do you often wake up with a strange taste in your mouth, or with a sore neck? If so, then you may be a Rokurokubi or Nukekubi yokai and not even know it. Nukekubi and Rokurokubi are Japanese yokai that look almost completely like humans, but with one difference. Nukekubi can detach its head to fly around freely, and Rokurokubi's neck can stretch for great distances. The Nukekubi can detach their heads and float about rather than just stretching it like the Rokurokubi. Nukekubi sometimes perform bad deeds, such as attacking at night and drinking their victims' blood. Classical literature about Rokurokubi describe tales of people witnessing and encountering floating heads at nighttime. Sometimes, the action of the head separating from the body is seen as the soul wandering away from the body. For example, in the story, a woman's wild thoughts wandering around, the head separating from the body is interpreted to be the woman's soul wandering while asleep. In the story, a man saw a Nukekubi, so he took his sword and chased the head. The head fled into a home, and people said they heard a voice from inside say, "I had a scary dream. I was chased by a man with a sword. I ran away all the way back home, and then I woke up." Also, in the story, how priest Zetsugan saw Rokurokubi in Higo, the head of an innkeeper's wife leaves her body and floats in the air. It returned to normal the next day, but there was a line around her neck. A line or a ring bruise around the neck is a common feature of this yokai. In the tale called Churyo Manroku, there is a Rokurokubi village on Mount Yoshino where all the residents, even the children, wore scarves to cover a line around their necks. Although Rokurokubi and Nukekubi are usually female, in Shosai Hiki, an Edo period tale, there is a Nukekubi that is male. A priest is sleeping in his temple when a head appeared and approached his chest. He grabbed it, threw it away, and it left. In the morning, the manservant asked to take leave. And when asked why, the manservant says, "Did a head come visit you last night?" The priest answered yes. The manservant then explained that I have the Nukekubi illness, and I fear it will interfere with my work too much from now on. The manservant went away to his home in Shimosa province where the illness was thought to be common. Starting in the Edo period, tales were written about people's necks stretching when they were asleep. It is thought that the idea of an extending neck originated from people misinterpreting visual depictions of Nukekubi, the earlier kind of Rokurokubi. There was the idea that Nukekubi had a string attached to the head to the body, and when this string was depicted visually in art, people misinterpreted this string as an elongated neck. Rokurokubi likes to eat forest grubs, centipedes, worms, and has a strange desire to lick the oil used in old-fashioned oil lamps. Rokurokubi also has a craving for sucking the life force out of humans. Perhaps even more sinister is Nukekubi, who likes to drink human blood and has often been referred to as a Japanese vampire of sorts. They prefer to snack on the exhausted and sleeping. It's quite possible to have been attacked and not even know it. If you are unfortunate enough to come across the body of one of these yokai, remove and hide the body so that the head cannot reattach. The floating head will soon drop to the floor and die. Rokurokubi and Nukekubi both usually do their mischief at night when most people are sleeping. In fact, some people don't even realize they are Rokurokubi and Nukekubi because they themselves are sleeping when it happens. And when they wake up, they think it was just a dream. If you often wake up in the morning with a stiff neck or a bad taste in your mouth, or if you often have similar dreams, take a look at your neck in the morning, because you too could be a Rokurokubi.